Greetings, I'm Barrett, and welcome to Meet Me at the Table. We're continuing our playthrough of Nemesis. We're going against the Void Seeders. This is going to be absolutely awesome. We've made it down to this bottom part of the ship, and we've done okay. She's taken a lot of insanity damage, which I'm kind of worried about. And both of us have one of the Void Seeders in our area, and we don't have many weapons that are actually going to counter-attack these guys. So we're going to have to try to figure out what to do about that. I have to admit, I'm a little scared for our team. Hopefully things will turn out okay. Now, this video was shot back-to-back with the last video, so if I did make any errors, look for them in the subtitles, but otherwise, we're going to keep on going. This has been an absolute blast. I'm excited to continue this playthrough, and if you're excited to see if our characters can make it through the Nemesis, then I need you to meet me at the table. So we're going to go ahead and start with our psychologist. She only has one bullet left in her gun, but I think it's going to be our best plan. We're going to go ahead and shoot at this intruder here. I'm going to go ahead and discard Would You Kindly. The reason I'm going to do it is because maybe I can get it to run away. I don't think I'm going to kill it because I'm sure it's going to have more than one health, but maybe it'll run. Okay, so I got the symbol or better. So I did actually wound this creature. Now let's see if we were able to actually kill it. Now, for these particular creatures, we're going to draw two cards, and we're going to look at the lowest number, and let's see if we got them. We got a 2. Well, I only did 1. And a 3. Oh, that's too bad. I was really hoping it'd be the symbol that moves him down the corridor or something. But sadly, he is still there. So now I have to decide if I want to punch him or run. And I think our best bet is just to run, because if I do decide to stay here and I actually do take him out with my punch, and if I start attacking these eggs again, I'm going to get another one of these guys in the room, and I'm going to have to deal with it. So sadly, we're going to be running away. She is going to take a hit from this creature, but there's not much I can do. We're going to discard our interruption card for our second action to run down the corridor. Now let's see what actually happens to our brave character here. What's this? Duplicate. Take a Void Seeder miniature of the same type as the attacking one and place it in the room. This Void Seeder doesn't perform a surprise attack nor attack during the current attack step. Oh my gosh, okay. We're going to take another one of these and put it in the nest. Well, I am glad I am not in that room. All right, those are her two actions. We're going to move over to our pilot. Now we're going to go ahead and move with her as well. She also has no bullets, so there's no reason to be going after this thing. So we're going to go ahead and discard our computer skills card. That's the one we're going to get rid of. We're going to discard that to move over here. And let's see what we have found. We have found the armory. Oh, that's awesome. I can recharge your energy weapon. For paying 2 cards, I can put 1 bullet back into her gun. Let's see what has happened in the armory. It is... oh, it's broken, of course. Well, at least there's 4 things I can search for in here. That's awesome. So I'm going to rotate this thing to 4. I'm going to move her over here. Now, when she flees, of course, she has to take an attack from our Void Seeder that is in the room. So let's see what has happened to her. Frenzy. All characters in the room who have at least 2 serious wounds die. Any other character in this room suffers 1 serious wound. Oh no, that's terrible. She's up to 2 serious wounds already. Wow, this is absolutely amazing. These guys are incredibly powerful and awesome. Bleeding. Each time you pass in the player phase, your character suffers 1 light wound. Oh, that's terrible. This is my least favorite serious wound card. Yuck. And since I've moved over here, I do have to roll for noise. We have a 4, which means it's going to be, oh no, I have one of these in the technical corridor, so we have to actually spawn another creature. Oh my gosh, this pilot is in bad news city. Should have stuck with the psychologist, and maybe she would maybe had a better chance at this. Okay, let's see what we find in our evil death bag here. We have found the blank token. Oh wow. So we're just going to go ahead and put noise into all the rooms adjacent to her. And I'm also going to put one in the technical corridors, because that's what that symbol up there means. Now, that was her first move. Now she's going to go ahead and do something else. I think what she's going to do is she is going to search. Maybe she can search for an energy charge or maybe some other weapon of some kind and see what we get. We're going to tick this down to 3. draw 2 red cards, and we're going to see what we got. We got evacuation key. If you're in the evacuation section room, lock or unlock an escape pod. It's not a big deal. Oh, there's an energy charge. This is totally what we're taking. I don't care what that other card is. We're going to take this so we can maybe reload our gun. All right, those are her 2 actions. We're going to move back over to the psychologist. So now our psychologist is in the shower room, and there's 1 item left. So she's going to go ahead and search for that item. We're going to tick our counter down to 0, and we're going to search the military deck again. Hopefully we can find another energy charge for her. We found her energy charge. What's this? Prototype pistol. You can re-roll once every combat roll you make with this weapon. Oh, that's so good. I wonder if I should keep this. Of course, this will come in with only 1 ammo. If you ever find a weapon, it only comes in with 1 ammo. This, of course, could reload my pistol back to full. I'm taking this. That's my plan. I'm actually just going to drop my pistol. That pistol is a pile of pistol. We're going to put it right there. I'm not going to leave this. That thing's terrible. We're going to put it right there. I'm going to keep this pistol instead. Now, this comes in with at least 1 bullet, so that's half the battle. So we're going to go ahead and place 1 shot on that pistol, and that's her first action. Her second action is she is going to rest. Scan all contamination cards in your hand. Remove all non-infected cards. If any of these cards were infected, follow the infection procedures. We don't have any infected cards, but we are going to go ahead and lower our insanity by 1. So we're going to take our track and move it down. Now, of course, like I've said before, if you're up here, you can't go back. But we are on a 2, so I can go ahead and bring it back to 1. So our pilot has 2 cards left. So she's going to go ahead, and the first card she's going to use, she's going to discard it to use our energy charge and go ahead and fully reload 1 energy weapon. So that means we get to add 2 bullets to our shotgun. So that brings it back to full power with 2 bullets on it. And now with our second one, we're going to go ahead and move. I'm going to discard our other card to move all the way down here. We need to get away from this thing. I don't need it running back to me. Let's see what we found. Besides, she has to uncover the entire ship. We have found the engine control room. I can check the status of the engines. Don't need to do that. We already know we're good. All right, let's see what is wrong in the engine room. Our engine room, we've got the danger symbol. So we have to put things in every single one of these. And there are 2 items in this room. So we're going to put noise around here. And I forgot to put a disabled token in that room. So I'm going to go ahead and place our disabled token up here. And we're going to go ahead and put noise all around this room. So we got 1 here and 1 here. Now, lucky for us, the 3 already has 1, but we still have to put them everywhere else. And there's also 1 right down here. That's all of her cards. She has to pass, and so does our psychologist. She has no cards as well. So we're going to go into the end of turn phases. So the first thing we're going to do in the event phase is move our track down to 10. So we're going to continue on in the event phase. We have intruder attack and fire damage. Neither of those are going to happen, so we're going to resolve the event card. Then we're going to do lurking. We actually are going to do that this time so I can show you how that works. Then we're going to do the intruder bag development. So let's go ahead and draw our event card and see what happens aboard the Nemesis. Whispers. Draw another event card. Then place a noise marker in each corridor which number matches the number on the drawn event card. And that is connected to a room containing a character in player order. If any of these corridors already contain a noise marker, resolve the encounter instead. Afterward, discard the drawn event card without resolving it. This is going to be absolutely terrible because all of us, I think, are in rooms with noise everywhere. So I am going to discard this card and draw 1, and we're going to put noise in the number that is on this card. It is 4. I'm going to go place noise in 4 for all our characters. So I'm going to have to place a noise marker in 4, and there already is 1 there, so we have to resolve an encounter. I'm going to go ahead and take these off the board and reach into our bag. Our Nemesis bag has been, kind of nice to us and kind of mean to us. Let's see if it remains nice. Come on, be nice, be nice. Nope, it's not. It got a 2. Now, sadly, she did have 1 card. I may have said she had 0. She has 1 left, but sadly, it's not going to help her. This is a warning of 2. We're going to go ahead and add another one of those lurkers to the board. And she's going to repeat right here. And since I have less cards than its number, I have to take a surprise attack. So we're going to go ahead and draw a Void Cedar attack card and see what happens to us. Scratch. The character suffers a light wound and gets a contamination card, and that character's symbol is here. So that happens to her. She's going to grab the top contamination card, and we're going to put it in her discard pile, and then we're going to give her 1 light wound. And sadly, the same thing is happening here. I am going to remove all the noise from around her, and we're going to draw into our vile bag here and see what happens. We have a lot of Void Seeders out on the board, so there's not much left inside this bag. Let's see what we got. We received a blank token. That actually works out really well for her, so we're, again, just going to put the noise all back out here. I took it off. Now I got to put it all back on. I should draw from the bag first. All right, that is the end of her... what is it? The event phase. That was really, we're not even done with the event phase yet. That was just our draw an event card. All right, so now we're going to go into the lurking phase. The lurking phase right down here, there's some rules for it. The first thing we're going to do is find rooms that contain any Void Seeders not in combat and with no characters in any of the neighboring rooms. So that is going to be our Void Seeder up here. He is not in a neighboring room to any of our characters. She's 2 away, so that's not him. So he is going to be lurking. Let's see what it says here. Place a noise marker in each corridor connected to these rooms, unless there's already one there. Then remove all Void Seeders in these rooms from the board and add 1 Void Seeder token to the intruder bag. And each Void Seeder removed this way. Okay, so I'm going to have to go ahead and remove him. I'm going to remove his token. I'm not going to have to worry about that. Now, I do have to add a noise token to everything adjacent, I believe. I think I put one right there. And that's all we do for the lurking. Now, I do have to add a random token to this bag, so I'm just going to put that one in right there. And we're going to go ahead and move into the rest of our event phase. And according to our card, the only thing we have left is to do the intruder bag development. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix these up and draw one out of here and see what we get. We got a number 4. So that means everybody has to roll for noise that's not in a room with a Void Seeder or a lair. She's immune to it, but she's also, look at all these guys right around her. Wow, she's absolutely got ganged up on. All right, we're going to go ahead and see what happens to her, though. She has to roll for noise. So we're going to go ahead and roll. We got a 1. So, of course, I'm not going to remove all the stuff yet. I'm just going to draw a token first and see what happens. We're going to go ahead and reach into here and see what we find. We have found something good, I hope. Let's see here. We have found a giant 4. All right, so this 4 is going to go right here. That guy's coming back out again. So this thing lurked away and found her in the engine control room. There she is. Of course, she has no cards, so she's going to take a surprise attack from this guy. Wow, she's just getting rocked. All right, she has duplicate. Oh, we've seen this one. Take a Void Seeder miniature of the same type in the attacking one and place it in the room. This Void Seeder doesn't perform surprise attacks nor attacks during the current attack step. All right, that is terrible. All right, we're going to take another one of those guys and put them on the board. So now she has 2 of these guys right inside her room here. Wow, my gosh, talk about being overrun. I'm really digging the way the Void Seeders work. These guys are really cool. I like how they kind of gang up on people, and I like that panic mechanic a lot. This is a really cool intruders to play with. So our psychologist is going to draw up the 5 cards. She already has 1. She can get 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what she received. She got basic repairs, don't panic, search, and lend a hand. Those are her 5 cards. We're going to pass this over to our pilot. So sadly, our pilot is slowly going down. One thing I have to do that I didn't do is each time you pass in the player phase, your character suffers a light wound. So just take 1 more light wound. I am on a super sprint for medical equipment right now, or her time on the Nemesis is about to be done. We're going to go ahead and shuffle up her deck, and she's going to gain 4 cards because of her other serious wound that allows her only to gain 4 action cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to put these right here and see what we got. Piloting, computer skills, which might help if you're in a room with a computer. Use its room action without paying its cost. We can find a medical room. That'd be awesome. Old friend, which one's that? The one without a computer as a room cost. That'd be awesome. And repair. So she has the ability, if she can find something, any room that will heal her, she has the ability to do it. Now, sadly, I didn't get any of my search cards, so I'm not going to be able to find any medical equipment, which is something that would be really easy, really fast. But she's all set to go, and she is going to be first. Sadly, she is in a room with 2 characters here. This is really bad. I'm going to go ahead and discard my piloting card, and we're going to have to shoot one of these guys. We need to at least do something. So I'm going to use one of my bullets to go ahead and shoot this one. If I can at least kill one or get one to run, I might be able to get out of here alive. If I run, I'm going to take 2 hits from these guys. I can't really do that. So let's see how we do. We got a double hit. That's awesome. So we actually did 3 damage because we got 2 for the actual attack, and then this shotgun does 1 additional damage. So we're going to go ahead and draw 2 cards and see if, or 1 card, sorry, and see if we're able to kill him. So let's see how we did. Did we get him? Oh, he runs. All right, well, that's half battle. Sadly, I have 3 damage. I wish I would actually killed him. Let's see where he runs. We're going to draw an event card, and hopefully he doesn't run down one of the corridors I'm going to. Oh, he did. He ran this way. Okay, so he's down here. That's awesome. And he's going to take his 3 damage with him, which I almost might chase him down and shoot him again, so maybe I can get him off the board. Might not be a bad idea. Or do I just run that way and just forget about him? He'll, of course, lurk, which means he'll just disappear, which isn't going to be the end of the world. I think I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go ahead and take away my repairs card, and we are going to run. We're going to run over here and hope that it's some kind of medical room or I'm in big trouble. We're going to go ahead and see what we have discovered. We have found the laboratory. Oh, this is not the one. This is not going to happen. Well, I can search for medical equipment at least next turn, maybe. All right. And let's see what we found inside there. We found the last lair. Okay, good news, I don't have to roll for noise. Bad news, I found the lair. All right, we're going to put it down on the board right here. And now we do have to take an intruder attack card as I left the room. So let's see what happens. Duplicate, take the oh, we duplicate again. Wow, that's amazing. All right, we're going to put another one of those guys on the board. So we've got, oh my gosh, look at all these guys. We've got tons of intruders all over the board. Okay, but we're in this room. Oh, I forgot to see. It's got 2 items. I've already pointed it right at the items. This one comes in with 2. All right, there we go. That's her 2 actions. She shot at him and moved over there. All right, our psychologist is going to try to do as well as our pilot up there. She's going to discard her computer skills card, and she's going to attempt to use that prototype pistol. She's going to shoot once at this thing. I only got 1 bullet, so we'll see how this goes. Let's see. We roll it up, and we got 1 hit. That's okay. Now, I can choose to re-roll that if I want. According to our pistol here, it says you can re-roll once every combat roll you make with this weapon. And I actually think I might do it because there's a 1 in 6 chance I get the double hit. There's a 1 in 6 chance I'm going to miss. Everything else just a straight hit, so we're going to risk it here and see how it goes. Oh, we just got a normal hit. All right. We hit this guy for 1. I'm going to put him over here next to his token, and we're going to draw our card and see what happened to our Void Cedar and see if he actually is dead or not. Let's see. 4. Not even close. All right. We're going to go ahead. Then I think we're going to do the same thing the other guy did. We're going to use one of our cards to run. I'm going to use my basic repairs card, and we're going to run. We got to get out of here. So we're going to come down this way, and I'm going to take an intruder attack card for that, which is going to be awesome. Let's see what happens to her. She got bite. Now, this is good because neither one of these characters are on these symbols. This character is not one of those. It's a creeper symbol, so this doesn't even happen, which is awesome. So it missed. She got away scot-free. She runs down here and see what she finds. She found the storage room. Well, that's kind of cool. Maybe she can find an energy charge in there. That'd be good. Let's see what happened to it. Oh, the door shuts behind it, which is very interesting. And according to the way these creatures work, the door that I'm putting down here doesn't affect them. Since they're part of the things inside our mind, they can move through doors just like any other corridor, which is really cool. Again, just loving the way this mechanics of these aliens work. All right, we're going to set our thing to 3, and then we're going to continue on by rolling for noise, and let's see how this goes. Hopefully nothing too bad happens. Oh, wow, we got a danger symbol. Now, normally I would put noise in all the adjacent corridors, but since there's an alien in the neighboring room, it is going to come down. Sorry, intruder. It's going to come down here. So sadly, what we thought we ran away from actually followed us right into the room. So, but those are her 2 actions. She's done for the round, or for this first round of her turn, because she's going to come back and do more things, I guarantee. We're going to move over to the pilot's turn. Now, before we start our pilot's turn, she has to roll for noise when she ended her round in a room with a lair. I forgot to do that, so we're going to go ahead and roll it up. We got a 3. We're going to place 1 noise marker right here in 3. That was from her last turn. Now, she does have 2 cards left, and sadly, she's going to find some kind of medical equipment pretty fast. This laboratory is not going to help her, but she could use an action to try to figure out what this is. Sad thing is, this lair is here, and it's considered an intruder, so it considers I'm in combat, which means I can't even do any of the room actions or anything. This is terrible. And I don't have any way to take that thing out. Well, I could punch it, but I'm going to do a lot of damage. And I don't have a lot of time because she's, of course, bleeding out, which is just terrible. Wow, this character is just going down. All right, we're going to go ahead, and we're going to discard Old Friend to move over into the cockpit. So she's going to come running down this way. Now, sadly, I can't even check the coordinates or anything because I don't have enough cards. And I don't have enough time because, again, like I said, she's slowly bleeding out. I could move here next, but I don't know if that's going to be a great idea. We do have to roll for noise. We might find out where to go. If I get a 4, I might go, yeah, I think I'm going the other way. All right, we're going to put our noise right here. And she is going to spend her last card, her computer skills card. She's going to go ahead and spend that to move over here. Hopefully she can find some kind of healing place. What do we find? I found something that I threw somewhere. We found... oh, the evacuation section. Oh, that's not what we wanted either. All right, let's see what's happening in the evacuation section. Oh, it's broken. What a surprise. All right, we're going to put it over here. so it faces 3. She's going to be in here. I'm going to roll for noise, and we got a 4 again. Well, good thing we didn't go the other way, or I'd have spawned something. So we're going to place a noise marker right there, and that's the end of her turn. She moved here and moved here. And of course, our evacuation section is broken. Now, if I were actually able to take out that layer, that would be all 3 layers that have been destroyed from the Void Seeders. And what that does, it weakens it slightly. It means that if we're able to take those out, we would never have to see this guy. This is the most powerful creature the Void Seeders have, and it comes out when you get to your top max of your insanity track. If you're able to take out all of those layers, this guy will not hit the board. And if he's on the board, when you take out the last layer, he's removed from the board. So it's at least one way to weaken them slightly. Again, if you still have a whole ton of them like this, just getting rid of this guy isn't going to help. These guys are all going to take you out. All right, I just wanted to make sure everybody kind of understand what happens when you actually do take out the layers in this game. I'm really sad that this guy decided to follow me down here. I had a really good plan. I was actually going to play lend a hand and gain 2 cards and then discard 1. I thought that'd be awesome. But instead, what I'm going to have to do is discard this in order to move, because I can't actually do the action because I'm in combat. This says that I can't do the action if I'm in combat. So I'm going to have to move over here. And let's see what we have found. We have found, well, here it is. Here's the surgery. Can we get the pilot here? That been fast enough? I don't think so. I think our pilot is going to meet its maker pretty quick. Let's see what is happening inside the surgery room. It is broken. Wow, I think we're really close to our ship being destroyed from all the things that are broken in this ship. Yes, we're down to 2 tokens, so maybe I need to actually find a base repair card and fix that. But instead, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to search. I'm going to search in this room. So we're going to tick this down to 1 to try to find some medical equipment so I can maybe catch up to the pilot and help her out. Let's see what we have found inside our medical deck. We have found adrenaline injection. Draw a card. You may play all your actions this in a single round. Oh, there we go, a med kit. I'm going to keep this med kit, so hopefully we can get that to our pilot before she dies. Now, that's her 2 actions. She's done. Now, the pilot has to pass because the pilot has no cards left. I only have my 1 card, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep that card. Also, when I moved into the surgery room, I forgot to roll for noise again. So we're going to go ahead and roll. We got a 3. So lucky us, our noise is actually behind us now, which is after the battle. It's right there. And I'm trying to go this way to try to catch up to that pilot so we can help each other out. I don't know how the pilot's actually going to make it through. We'll see. We're going to do our best. Okay, that's the end of our characters phase. We're going to move into the event phase. And we're going to start by moving this up to a 9. So the only things left on our card for the event phase is that we have to do the intruder attack fire damage. None of that's going to happen. We're doing the event. We're going to do some lurking, and then we're going to do some intruder bag development. Also, I lied. When I said there was only 2 tokens left, that was wrong. There was actually 4 tokens left. There's only 3 now because I put 1 on the board. But there are 3. 2 of them were hiding inside one of my magic cups. So I do have 3 that I can place before our ship actually blows up. Well, 2. All right, and we're going to see what our event card says. Oh, I think I've seen a card like this before. It says, computer system failure. If there is a malfunction marker in any room with a computer, place a malfunction marker in each other room with a computer. Remove this event from the game and reshuffle the event deck. Oh my gosh, this could mean tragedy right here for the Nemesis. Malfunction marker in any room with a computer, place a malfunction marker in each other room with a computer. Oh no. All right, we're going to have to go resolve this. This could be the end of the game. So we've got a big top-down shot because we have to figure out if we're still in this game or not. It could be bad. All right, we have a room with a computer that has a malfunction marker right here. Our command center has a malfunction marker and it has a computer. So we have to put a malfunction marker in every other room that has a computer. Now, if we start down at the bottom area here, our storage does not. Our shower room does not, but our generator does. Our generator has one. Our fire control system way up here at the top, it has one. Our command center we already did. The surgery room does not. Oh, no. Yeah, look at this. There's so many more computer rooms. We got an engine control room gains of 1. This gains 1. Oh, my gosh. I think I had every room that has a computer out on the board ready to go. So, wow, we lost the game because our entire ship blew up because it couldn't hold its structural integrity together. We have lost. We have lost Nemesis. Oh, that's so bad. But that's actually one thing I really like about this game. It's actually very challenging. I lost due to an actual event card. Oh, but that's okay. Our pilot was so close to death. It was unbelievable. I still needed to give her actually a serious wound because when she ended her turn, she should have been bleeding, and I should have actually given her another serious wound, meaning she would only have 1 turn left to try to find some kind of medical equipment. I don't know if she would have got to her in time to help her out, but you never know. We'll never find out because the whole thing blew up because of its structural integrity. I really love the Void Seeders. Look how many are on the board. Look how many just came out of nowhere to try to get me. This started off really cool where our panic was starting to go up and our insanity, and then finally the Void Seeders interceded and came out and decided to try to destroy us. And they were everywhere, and they were following us all over the ship. Oh, such a thematic little group of intruders. I love these Void Seeders. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough of Nemesis with the Void Seeders. I will tell you right now, of all the ones I've played the regular intruders, I've played the Carnomorphs, and I've played the Void Seeders. I think the Void Seeders are the best. I really enjoy their mechanics, and I enjoy the way you have that panic deck and you have the whole insanity track. I think these are my favorite intruders that have been made so far. That's my opinion. Of course, everybody has their own opinion. What's yours? Leave it in the comments below. Which one do you like the best, and which ones have you actually had a chance to play, and which ones haven't you had a chance to play? Of course, if you don't know the game, you haven't probably played any of them, but who knows? I would like to hear what people have to say. Now, if you did enjoy the playthrough, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell symbol so you know when more playthroughs come. The Nemesis has been such an awesome experience, and Lockdown is going on right now, so don't forget to check it out. Maybe you can grab yourself a whole copy of the entire game, plus the expansions, plus Lockdown, plus everything, and all the fun stuff that goes along with it. Awakened Realms does a fantastic job when it comes to making games, and Nemesis is no exception. Also, other than your favorite intruder faction, put it in the comments below anything else. I'd love to hear from everyone. Again, thank you so much for watching, and if you're excited to see what comes next, then I need you to meet me at the table.